G'day and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm and a new Let's Play series. Now, before we get going, what is this new Let's Play series? I know the thumbnail isn't very descriptive, but we are going to try something a little bit different, and it's certainly going to be a challenge on this map. Now, we have currently got a live stream series for the map, and that is based around a more realistic gameplay. Starting off with very low money, no animals, no crops, all that sort of stuff. Well, this is going to flip it on its head. And this is going to be a new series known as Go Big or Go Home. Now, what do I mean? Well, it obviously means we're going to use some big equipment. We're going to really push the limits of what we can get done in a stretched limit of days in seasons. Now, why am I so worried about what we're going to get done in a few days of seasons? Well, the big flip, I guess, comes about with the map. So if I bring up the map, you'll just see exactly why it's going to be a bit of a challenge. And there you have it. So we have come into the area, and we own every plot of land. Every field we own, and we are responsible for providing basically the local community and outreaching areas with all the crops, all the stuff they're going to need to live their lives and produce their items and their produce or whatever else. So we have now got 55 fields to deal with. Now, starting off, basically they all need to be ploughed and everything else as well. Now we have, while we've been setting up, we've sent off a couple of tractors off and started doing a bit of ploughing just to start prepping, because we're going to be so far behind the 8-ball. We've got to get them all ploughed, or as best we can get them ploughed and seeded and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to be flat out. So that's what we're going to do. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. So I certainly hope you'll join me and follow along with this challenge. Now, it also lends itself to possibly being, I will open it up to some of my good friends and make a dedicated server from the save game file occasionally, and then they can come on and give us a bit of a hand. So like, for instance, we might be able to convince Bullet Bill to come along, some of our Patreons, perhaps even Eustace Pharmer when he comes out of hiding, or Jerry when he comes back out of his sabbatical away from the game for a little bit as well. And yeah, we're just going to really shake it up. We're really going to be busy. But on the flip side, we're going to be very not busy in the quiet time, so like winter. Because we haven't got much in the way of production stuff on here. I'm not going to put down a whole pile of production units. We will end up putting down an extra silo. We'll use my the one that I do like using a fair bit, which has got a very high capacity. Now, Bullet Bill put the capacity of the silo system in here in for a reason, and that was basically because it is very realistic. What we are doing is nowhere near realistic, and if whoever owned all these fields was planning to run out of one farm, they would have to put in a lot bigger silo system. So that's what we're going to do. Where and how and when we're going to do that, I don't know. So without further ado, let's sort of start looking at what we're going to do exactly. So I'll bring up the HUD, and you can see that currently we've got $1.1 million. Now, I am looking at starting off with the money that we made on Sherwood Park Farm, which was $6 million. Now, I'm not going to bring all that across. What we're going to do is, I think $1 million will probably be okay. So we're going to start off with that. We are going to have to buy all of our seed and fertilizer in bags. Yes, I said bags. So again, something new for the Duck Solar Gaming channel. And we're going to deal with it sort of more hydraulically in that regard. But 1.13 million should be okay. Any equipment we still need to get to finish setting up, because I admit I'm not finished setting up, and that's why I won't really get much gameplay done in this video. This is basically just to release the idea and go through what we are going to be using. I will cheat money in or cheat money in to buy what I need to buy as I realise I need it. But I think at the moment we're pretty much okay. I think I've got everything I need, other than actually now think of it, a couple of bulk liquid transport trailers. We might just buy them with the cash we've got there fairly cheap. But that's the plan. Now, the other flip as well. Now, I mean, I know on Lone Oak with the LiveStream, I've got a couple of John Deere. Well, on this map, we've done the same again. I think that it's time we got immersed in the John Deere. Oh, shudder. And we use a bit more of it. But on top of that, we've also got some Big Bud, and we've also got one of my lovely Class Xerion 5000s. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick look and see exactly what equipment we do have. And to do that, we'll actually go to the garage today, and we'll have a bit of a look-see. So we've got some header trailers. That's nothing new there. We've got a Pottinger, so we've got a Tedder. We've got a Big Bud 450, and we've got a Big Bud 747. So the out of the Big Bud pack, we got the two beasts. We have a Swifter, a Bednar Swifter cultivator. We have the Hatzenbichler Terminator TH18 and TH14 1400 seeder packs. So that's a seeder and fertilizer and seed carrier, basically. We have the big Great Plains sower from the Big Bud pack. We also have the Seed Hawk, the biggest one in game naturally, at what's that, 25.6 meters in width, and it's all ready to go. I'm just got to fill it up. We're using the Brent Avalanche overloader, and I think that's pretty much it out of the Big Bud pack. Out of the Modern Classics pack, we're using the little JCB Load-All, which is a great little unit. That's the DLC pack that was released by Matt XJS, 3 Giants. We have 2 more overloaders, so we're using the Star Art Reebok Ninja, which is our favoured overloader. We've also got a Big Bud 950-50. We found that one on one of the sites, and we're going to give that a go. We have an all-butt bag lifter, so that's for lifting our bags with our JCB telehandler and loading up our seeds and our fertilizer. We have an Amazon Condor seeder. We have the illustrious Big M, which was guaranteed to be here. We have a couple of semi-tippers, BSM semi-tippers, so 70,000 litre capacity. We have the Class Xerion 5000 Duxorley edition. Now, into the combines, we have a John Deere S series with headers. So we've got a 612C and 640FD. Actually, no, we haven't got 640D. We've got the 612C corn header, and we've got a different header for that particular combine. We've got the Duxorley Dodge Ram. We've got 2 Horsch fertilizer spreaders, 2 John Deere Flex Disc plows. We've then got 2 other John Deere S series. These are the ones without the abomination at the top. We've got those. They both are using the 612C corn header as well as the other one. We'll get the other headers in a minute. We've got a couple of John Deere 8R series tractors. These are the 8R US versions. We've got John Deere mowers, front and butterfly for the rear. We've got a John Deere baler. We have the Duxorley 1977 Mac. Now, for the first combine, we're using the Australian Midwest Fabrication Draper header and associated trailer. So that's the 60-footer, obviously. We've got a set of 3 road train flatbed trailers. We have a loading wagon. We have a John Deere 8530 XER. We have a John Deere windrower. We have a John Deere 9R. And we have a Mack B61 Duxorley edition. So that's the base equipment we've got, and that's what we've been starting out with. So, what have we done thus far? Like I said, we've started ploughing some of our fields. So as you can see, we've ploughed fields 1, 19, 20, 28 and 34, and 47 and 55. So we've got quite a few to go. So we've also got our grass fields. I have put a layer of fertilizer on the grass. We got that going as well while we're busy playing around and driving everything back over. And I think we're pretty much in a situation where we're good to go. The only thing we do need to do, and I'll do that before we go off camera, is we just need to get these 2 units back over to the farm. So I'm doing this with keyboard. I haven't got the steering wheel out because this was a bit of an impromptu decision to do this. I was going to get the Tank Tech trailers. No, we'll worry about those later. We'll just take these back around to the farm. We'll see the little drive because it is a good drive. I'll put the ute on follow me. Yeah, follow the Xerion in. Alright. And off we go. So there's our diner. There's Agri XJS. Now this map, remember, is the release edition. In fact, I better slow down a bit. I was going to leave the ute, put it behind, or cause a crash, or go all over the place. One of the three. Yeah, this map is the pre-release version, so it has got all the names on the letterboxes still, all that sort of stuff. As I said in my live stream, I need to make sure I know where I'm dumping the manure. So we've got to find where Eustace's house is and make sure we dump it in the right place, being his doorstep. Right, so all these fields over here we get to come over. That grass field over there has been fertilised, like I said previously. All these fields over here need to be ploughed and then fertilised and seeded and all that sort of stuff. This field up here, I think this is field 1 on our right hand side, has been ploughed. Yep. So there's a John Deere and a plough sitting up there in the back of the trees in the house up there. Well, next to the house up there, not in the house. Right, head up in through here. It still is a spectacular looking map. I mean, Bullet Bill has done a fantastic job, as to with the help he's got from the Frontier Designs lads. It is a brilliant looking map as I go through the trees. So these fields over here near the pig farm, we've ploughed a few of those up. That's the ones we were talking about before. So 19 and 20, for instance, that's 19 to our right hand side. These ones here we haven't ploughed up yet, the ones directly around the farm. That's what we'll do in the first actual episode, which will hit the streets probably Monday or Tuesday next week. I'm going to get a couple of them out, and then they'll also be used. These episodes particularly will be out while I'm away on vacation, and hopefully they should keep you entertained a little bit while I'm not able to do any live streaming. So I'm going to try and get some content to replace any live streams I would normally be doing. Right. Now at the moment I've got it set to 24-day seasons. And once we do start, which obviously isn't right at the moment, we will be playing at 15 times speed. And so it'll basically be pretty much the same as what we did for the 24-day seasons challenge on Sherwood Park Farm. So yeah, it'll be an interesting time as we leave the ute back there. And there's a couple of our combines. We're just going to bring the Xerion in. We're going to park it in the shed. There's our trucks and trailers. The remote works nicely, which is good. Alright, and there we go. So this will be nice. It'll be a good challenge. We've got plenty of big equipment. We may still end up needing to buy maybe another plough or two. I think we've got more than enough in the way of seeding capacity. With, what have we got, 3 seeders. I did have 4 and I got rid of one of them. I think we got more than enough. So there you got the big M down there. We've got the 9R. We've got the 8Rs, John Deere 8Rs there, the US versions. The 2 big buds. So the 950 and the 747. And then over here we've got the baby bud. And we'll come out through here. We've got our 2 trucks with our tipper trailers and also our flatbed trailers. Over there. In here we have our big plains seeder. We have our Brent overloader, and we have one of our JD plows. Right behind us here we have the Seed Hawk. There's the seeder part of it. There's the storage unit. Over through here we have our other seeder unit for the big bud over through there. We have the Amazon here, and then we have the big cultivator as well. In under this door here in the servicing area, we have the other S series combine harvester, our John Deere windrower, our 2-horse fertilizer spreaders, our little load all. In here we've got our loading wagon, and I think that was about it. Oh, and our tedder's over in that little shed over there. And then over here we've had our first delivery of some fertilizer and some seed bags. So this is what we're going to be using to load up all of our equipment. So yeah, something a little bit different yet again. It's always nice to shake things up, like I've said previously. So different equipment, different gear, different style of play, and hopefully you'll come back and join us when we get this series underway. So like I said, look out for that. It'll be out very, very soon, and I look forward to bringing this with you. It should be a lot of fun with a lot of hard work, a lot of racing around. Multiple combines. We'll be courseplay orientated to a degree, but we'll have plenty of manual work as well. In any case, thanks very much for joining us. I do hope, like I said, that you'll come and join us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you actually know when the videos have gone live. And also don't forget to press the like button or the dislike button if you wish to flush the toilet. Whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, look after yourselves and your loved ones. And we'll see you again back here at Duck Solar Gaming and Lone Oak Farm very, very soon. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye.